During an exorcism ritual, the possessed Hannah Grace almost kills the priest by choking him while suspended in midair. Her father, Granger, then suffocates her to death using a pillow. And as she dies, the priest drops to the floor gasping for breath as her father sobs over her dead body. 3 months later, Megan Reed, an ex-cop with the Boston Police Department, struggles with depression and an addiction to pills after her patrol partner was shot dead by a criminal whom she failed to subdue. Megan's friend Lisa Roberts finds her a night shift job in the Boston Metro Hospital's morgue. She goes through an interview with Dr. Lewis, who shows her the ins and outs of the area and asks if she can handle the position since a lot of people have quit on him because they couldn't handle the solitude around corpses, as well as the smell. Megan assures Dr. Lewis that she can handle the job. Megan starts later that evening. She meets 2 security guards at the front. During Megan's second shift, a man, later identified as Granger, aggressively tries to convince her to let him into the building, but she denies it and informs the 2 security guards, Ernie Gaynor and Dave. However, shortly after, Megan helps EMT Randy move the corpse of a brutally murdered young woman, later identified as Hannah Grace, into the building. While taking the dead body in, Granger secretly enters the building. Randy tells Megan that a man stabbed Hannah to death and was then caught in the act of trying to burn her body in an alleyway. When Megan tries to fingerprint and photograph Hannah's corpse, the camera explodes, and the fingerprints are returned as illegible by the computer. Other strange things occur, and Megan becomes more suspicious of the corpse. Megan subsequently does research on the internet, only to find out that Hannah had died during an exorcism. She also notices that Hannah's bright blue eye color does not match the one listed on her driver's license. Megan soon encounters Granger, who has invaded the building and is trying to drag Hannah's corpse through it. Megan manages to subdue Granger. The latter screams that Hannah's body must be burned because she isn't really dead, but they don't listen and have him arrested. Megan is visited by her ex, a cop named Andrew, who is there to pick up the rest of his stuff. He questions whether her new job is a good idea, and the 2 argue briefly before she instructs him to scan Hannah Grace's fingerprint since her office machine is broken. He agrees to help Megan identify the corpse after she tells him about the color of Hannah's eyes. Soon after, Andrew tells Megan that Hannah Grace had died 3 months earlier and asks Megan whether the given fingerprints are Hannah's. Megan confirmed it, and Andrew thought maybe there was some error in the computer data. Meanwhile, Hannah kills Dave by telekinetically lifting his body across the ceiling and into a refrigerated drawer in the morgue, where she breaks his body. Soon after, Megan notices that some of the wounds on Hannah are missing, as if they had healed themselves. Investigating the security footage, Megan sees a glimpse of Hannah's corpse crawling around in the building. She shows the footage to Lisa, who does not believe her and accuses her of having a relapse on her addiction to pills. Lisa is killed by Hannah soon after. When Randy returns to the morgue to deliver another corpse, Megan shows Randy Hannah's healing body. After Randy leaves the morgue, Megan notices that the lift has closed by itself and is going down. Other weird things happen. Megan investigates the security footage and sees a glimpse of Hannah's body crawling inside the lift. She rushes down to the access bay to warn Randy, but Hannah has already killed him. Suddenly, Andrew calls Megan to warn her that Granger has escaped police custody after killing the 2 officers transporting him. Moments later, Granger forces Megan to take him to Hannah's body at gunpoint. Granger explains to Megan that he is Hannah's father. He tells her that numerous exorcisms failed because the demon possessing her was too strong. So strong, in fact, that it is even able to possess Hannah's body after her death by killing people to heal itself. He tells her that Hannah had depression, which worsened until the demon was able to enter Hannah's body. The blue eye color is the sign of the demon possessing Hannah. Granger wonders why Hannah killed Dave and Lisa but did not kill Megan. Megan agrees to help Granger cremate Hannah, but she takes hold of Granger's body and forces him into the incinerator, killing him. Then she locks Megan inside her refrigerator drawer. Andrew and Ernie come to Megan's aid, who is trying to run from Hannah. Hannah catches Ernie and slits his throat before heading after Megan and Andrew. She then tries to kill Andrew, but Megan takes his gun and shoots Hannah until she drops to the floor. She lets Andrew out of the hospital and then drags her to the incinerator while Andrew calls for backup. Hannah appears to be alive. She attacks Megan, and after a brief struggle before the incinerator, Megan pushes Hannah into the incinerator, eventually killing the demon. As the movie comes to a close, sometimes later, Megan has recovered and is ready to move forward in life. After taking a shower, she sees a fly on the mirror wall and swats it with her hand.